Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is William Heidman, your host, and this is Just Force 911. We're going to look at how our public officials do their job or they just flat don't. Hey, guys, if you would do me a favor, real quick, thank you guys so much. You got me over to over 1,800 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 2,000. Thank you for helping me out. I appreciate it. Couldn't have done this without you. Keep it up, and I appreciate it. Hey, remember the bell icon tells you when I put it on a video. Thumbs up, thumbs down says how I do for you. Leave me a comment so I can answer or at least, let you know that I saw it and that I marked it. And hit the like and the like and share button because it helps my algorithms. It keeps me in front of you guys. Okay, several months ago, you guys remember when I did the Albuquerque two-step? I call it the Albuquerque two-step. It was like the cops were charging people with DWIs and then off camera letting them know if they go to this one attorney, it'll be kicked out because they won't show up for the court date. Well, we have a new person that with the MSP officer just placed on leave. He's now been added to the list for doing the same thing. Now, he's been twice. He's been honored by Mothers from Drunk Driving. And, he gives all the great things about, how it's terrible and you should never do it and it hurts people and blah, 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 blah. And now he's wrapped up in this and he's on leave because of it. Another scumbag hits the dirt. Imagine that. Well, if we're lucky, all these scumbags not only will go to prison, but they'll have their certification taken away from them so they can't be law enforcement anymore. And that would be a good thing. So let's get on with the video, and we'll go from there. A couple of things I do want to touch on is how these, this went on for a long period of time. This is not something that just happened. And everybody says, well, I didn't know it was happening. Oh, please. Something this abrupt, a lot of people know about, But it's that good old boy back to blue club that, they can do whatever they want and they're above the law. That's why all cops are sovereign citizens, because they think the law doesn't pertain to them. So let's check this video out. I'll try to stay out of it, but I guarantee I won't be able to.
Tonight, another shocking development in the DWI dismissal scandal, rocking law enforcement agencies across the metro. A New Mexico State Police sergeant, once dubbed the DWI King for his impressive arrest record, is now on leave in connection to the scandal.
Have you guys noticed how it's always a sergeant or corporal, the leadership that, is doing this crap?
He's the first officer from state police to be connected to this federal investigation, following more than a dozen APD officers and one BCSO deputy.
And how many more, are out there that we haven't found yet?
News 13's Annalisa Pardo is here with the latest.
We'll take a look at this 2015 State Transportation Department billboard with Toby LaFave. He was the face of the NDWI campaign in New Mexico, and now he could be connected to one of the state's biggest public corruption scandals.
I guess there's a reason why this badge sits right over my heart.
Featured in NDWI ads and billboards, New Mexico State Police Officer Toby LaFave is known for his impressive DWI arrest record. Named Officer of the Year twice by Mothers Against Drunk Driving and State Police Officer of the Year in 2012. In 2017, News 13 caught up with LaFave after his 113th DWI arrest.
It's very disheartening knowing that people continue to drink and drive, seeing all the commercials, seeing all the ads, seeing all the fatals, children in vehicles.
But now LaFave is on leave in connection to the investigation into what the feds are calling the DWI enterprise.
It's disheartening that a scumbag cop like you, and we're really shocked that it happened, but you're part of a, good old boy back to blue club gang.
where then Albuquerque defense attorney Thomas Clear III and paralegal Ricardo Rick Mendez conspired with police officers to miss hearings and get DWI cases dropped. The participating officers would then get money and gifts in return, and the accused drunk drivers would get to keep their licenses and escape conviction. Our News 13 team went through court records and found that since 2014, Clear was the defense attorney in 27 of LaFave's arrests, with 11, or 41% of them, getting dismissed.
I believe that DWI is a very serious thing. I don't think it's a funny thing.
Following the news, the Bernalillo County District Attorney added LaFave to the Giglio list, meaning he is not considered a credible witness in court. So far, the DA has dropped 230 cases involving officers implicated in the scheme. A spokesperson says they are now currently reviewing LaFave's cases. And in a statement tonight, State Police Chief Troy Weisler says any misconduct in their ranks will not be tolerated. And if it's found Sergeant LaFave's actions violated the law or policy, he will be dealt with swiftly and decisively.
As for these billboards, NMDOT says officer participation is at discretion of New Mexico State Police and that LaFave is not in any current NDWI material. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Annalisa. We are hearing tonight from Pete Casetas, the former state police chief who once applauded LaFave's DWI record. In a statement, Casetas says he's disappointed. He goes on to say, quote, arresting individuals for DWI and not following through with the court process because you are an alleged corrupt police officer is inexcusable. I was his captain and ultimately his chief. We should have caught this. I have full faith in Chief Weisler to do the job of identifying and removing any state police officers involved. Meanwhile, the former defense attorney who pleaded guilty to being the ringleader in the scandal is now banned from practicing law everywhere. Thomas Clear III was previously ordered to show cause as to why he should not face disciplinary action for his suspected conduct in the so-called DWI enterprise. On Tuesday, Clear pleaded guilty and the state Supreme Court suspended him from practicing in New Mexico. And today, a chief United States district judge is forbidding Clear to practice law anywhere in America. The three-judge panel has 21 days to decide if Clear faces permanent suspension or disbarment. Today, Clear's attorney says he will not fight the decision. Two officers connected to the scandal who resigned from APD, then hired by CYFD, are still on paid leave tonight. Harvey Johnson and Nelson Ortiz resigned from the department in 2024, giving up their badges rather than be interviewed by APD's internal affairs. CYFD then hired them. When we questioned CYFD about hiring the two men while under federal investigation, the two workers were placed on paid leave. Now, 2 weeks later, the state confirms tonight they are still on paid leave.
Okay, I got a question. Why are these maggots on paid leave instead of unpaid leave? You don't get a paid vacation for breaking the law, for being a scumbag, for thinking you're above the law, becoming a sovereign citizen. Guys, you know, you got 230 cases that have been thrown out mainly because they did something illegal. And these are officers that are supposed to be protecting the law, not breaking it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and have a great day.